back to Afternoon Express, where finally we are ready for our sweet treats at the end of our menu. But this dessert is a little different. Hey, Tabzi.
Yeah, no, we only do different because it's a celebration, and we know that no celebration is complete without the perfect sweet ending. You know what I'm talking about, right? And in true Lazy Makoti style, Mokhao is going to be ending us off with a vegan chocolate mousse and custard with jelly.
Woo!
Ah, Mokhao, you got my heart. You have won it. Won it. Where did you get the inspiration for this one?
So the inspiration for that is, you know, in the beginning of the year, everybody's trying to be much healthier. We're making different decisions.
Conscious.
Yes, definitely. So I thought even vegan people deserve a dessert.
Everybody
so let's
does.
put that in the book, yes. And this is super easy ingredients. That curry that we made earlier, you could use chickpeas to make that, and then the brine, which is the water that comes from the chickpeas, you can use to make this dessert.
Okay, brillianto.
So basically, this is you over here. This is just the water that comes from that chickpea.
Correct.
Aquafaba,
Yes, aquafaba. And then you're just gonna beat that.
Okay, cool. This is what it's going to look like when
This is what
done.
it's gonna look like once you've beaten it. So don't combine the two.
Okay, cool.
I'll
You
take
still
that.
want me to do this one?
Okay, no, let's do it.
I knew that's what
Lazy.
he was trying to do. He was like, well, if you got it already. Yeah, we want to
Lazy,
see.
lazy.
We'll do it later.
lazy.
We'll do it later. Yeah.
So as you beat it, you can see it'll start foaming up, changing color, a lot more whiter, exactly like cream. So it's mimicking cream. In here, we've got some melted chocolate.
Yeah.
Let me actually let you do that. Some melted chocolate that you're gonna
yeah.
add in here.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
Yes.
but look at it.
Luscious.
Yes. Yes.
And what
like a
makes this
commercial.
what makes this vegan is that not only are we using the aquafaba, but the chocolate that we also use to melt down is dairy-free.
Yes, this is some dark chocolate. So we're gonna mix that in. So in here, we also added some sugar for that sweetness because we are using dark chocolate, which isn't as sweet. And then you just combine that together and it goes into your glass and you garnish with your lovely berries.
How do you
And
get it
that's
to be
that.
like that? Like that?
So you beat it. You beat it, you needed a little more aquafaba than this.
Okay.
So make it nice and generous, a serving. And then you can also grate in some more dark chocolate just for a beautiful garnish.
Okay.
And it goes into your glasses
Okay.
and then into the fridge to set.
Nice. You
And
see,
that's
this I don't mind making
That's
hundreds off.
moussey.
Yes. Everybody loves custard.
Yeah.
And this year, we're all making custard from scratch, right?
Oh, wow. Okay. I've done that.
Yes, we are. Yes.
No,
Yes, we are. And I'm going to show you just how simple it is. So here, you with the whisk. In here, I have some milk as well as some cream that we just heated.
Okay.
Added some sugar and some vanilla essence for flavoring. So really just stir it until that sugar is nice and dissolved. In here is some egg yolk. So not eggs, the entire egg, just some yolks. And then I'm adding in that sugar. Then we mix
So
in.
is that essentially what custard is?
Yes, it's super easy to make. So none of that powdery stuff. We're all making it from scratch,
I
right?
had no idea we are. No, if it's this easy, I'm definitely trying this.
It's that easy. So once that sugar is all dissolved, I'm gonna
dissolved.
get a little bit of this milk. And what we want to do is eventually mix in the eggs into milk and cream, but we don't want it to scramble.
I was going to say, how do we avoid scrambled egg?
Yeah, so once your egg goes into the hot milk, it'll obviously scramble. So what we're doing is we're introducing a little bit of this hot liquid into our eggs to just raise the temperature a little bit. So when the temperatures are almost the same, then we can add it in here without fear of it scrambling. So as you are mixing your life away, I'm adding just a little bit at a time, just slowly upping that temperature. Yes, exactly.
You know what's insane is that I grew up making custard myself from scratch. And I was
Tabzi?
so good at it every Sunday almost.
Really?
And this is a real, true story.
Wow.
This is, I mean,
I'm
this
blown
is nostalgic.
away, Tabzi. Hats off to you. That's like 100% something I've never done. Again, in my list of nevers. That's lovely. So Tabzi should be on the station. Make me do it right.
No, you're doing fine.
We're teaching you. So now you know how to make pap now. You know how to make custard from scratch. I love
How do you
it.
guys do this? My arm is screaming out.
Mix,
So
mix,
the cows
mix.
are coming. Hey, Pali.
Do I hear that?
I deserve one of those cows for having tortured.
I really think so. In-laws senzwile, ne?
So, Moho, tell me, I want to ask you a personal question because, you know, I'm that guy. If anyone's going to ask you a personal question, it's me.
Don't be that guy.
Your lover, when you really just want to delight him and really make him feel special, what is the go-to out of that recipe book?
Everything.
Ooh.
Everything, because there's an occasion for everything. There's some lovely breakfast in there, some lovely lunches, dinners, and then the celebrations. I'm very big on celebrations, so birthdays, all of those in that book.
Tabsy, she is one person who backs her book.
Yeah.
She backs her recipe. She said all of them, all the above.
All of them,
They're
all of them.
good.
Okay, so we've raised our temperature here, and now we're going to add it into our milk and cream.
I remember that.
And mix that. So now we're just allowing that to cook. You can see that beautiful yellow color of that custard.
I cannot believe custard is this easy.
I can't believe that you didn't know.
And then...
The side, oh girl.
Yes.
Got our work cut out for us now.
Like we said, it's the new year. Everybody's trying to make better decisions.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to go dairy-free, this is a very inexpensive way to do that. This is a very easy way to make a dairy-free alternative. So if you're going dairy-free, it's super easy because it's just 2 ingredients. It's some oats that a lot of people always have, and it's quite cheap. So in there is your oats and then some water. So
what
we're
are we
basically making oat milk.
Is this all the water?
All that water.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna blend it and then run it through a sieve or a muslin cloth if you have, and that is your oat milk.
Is that how it's done?
Easy as that.
So I actually just come from at December where I wasn't enjoying dairy, and they said we are allowed oat milk. But I thought to myself, I'm not going to run out to the shops. Little did I know, I could make it at home.
You definitely can. It's that easy. So you don't want to over-blend it because you don't want it to get mushy.
Because we still have to sieve it.
It must still be milk and not a serving of oats in the...
No. And then we're just going to strain that. You can also use a muslin cloth. If you want, you can flavor it with just a little bit of vanilla. And that's that. That is your oat milk. It really is that simple and inexpensive.
What I like about what you've done here, I was just having a taste, as I do, right?
Yes.
As I do and as one should, right? Is that you've not compromised on the taste here. So just because it is a vegan alternative doesn't mean that it's got a skimp on taste. It mustn't taste horrible just because, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So the vegans are going to love this one.
Okay, so just like that, I've sieved this through.
So you don't want to overdo it. Like I said, you don't want it to be mushy. No, this is fine. This is fine. And then, like I said, you can add in a little bit of sweetness into your milk, and then you can use it in your coffee, with your cereal in the morning, and it's a great alternative to dairy that is very inexpensive.
And I'm smelling the smell of oats already, definitely reminiscent of home.
Absolutely. Everything that we've made today has been very reminiscent of home. And I think that you have a story for every recipe in this book. There's a story that you sort of start with, and you have like a nice little headline, and then you punch. It's stunning. And they're simple, they're easy to make, so go and make them. AfternoonExpress.co.za is where you can get all the recipes. But Lisa, that looks divine.
We nailed it. Time to head over to the table to enjoy.